Lamine Yamal is only 19 years old, but his life already looks completely different from the one he knew growing up in Rocafonda. He was raised in a working-class neighborhood near Barcelona, in a family that did not always have money for everything he wanted. Today, he is a World Cup champion, the owner of Barcelona's number 10 shirt, and one of the highest-paid footballers on the planet. According to Forbes, his estimated annual earnings reached $43 million, with around $33 million coming from salary and performance-related income, and another $10 million from sponsorships. But what does that level of wealth actually look like? And how does one of football's youngest global superstars spend his money? The foundation of Yamal's fortune is his contract with Barcelona. In May 2025, the club officially announced that he had signed an extension running until June 2031. Barcelona did not publish his exact salary, so precise weekly wages reported elsewhere should be treated as estimates. Forbes, however, placed his on-field earnings at approximately $33 million a year. It is an extraordinary income for a player who had not even turned 20, but Barcelona see him as far more than a promising teenager. He has become the face of the club's new generation, and in July 2025, he inherited the iconic number 10 shirt previously worn by legends including Lionel Messi. Yamal's value extends far beyond the pitch. Forbes estimated that he earned around $10 million off the field, helped by partnerships with some of the world's biggest brands. His commercial portfolio has included Adidas, Beats by Dre, Konami, Powerade, Visa, and American Eagle. His talent, confidence, style, and enormous social media reach make him one of the most marketable athletes of his generation. After Spain's success at the 2026 World Cup, that value could rise even further, although future earnings cannot yet be treated as confirmed income. The clearest permanent symbol of how much his life has changed is his home. In 2025, Yamal moved to acquire the former property of Shakira and Gerard Piqué in Esplugues de Llobregat, an exclusive area outside Barcelona and close to the club's training facilities. El País reported that the property covers approximately 2,000 square meters. By July 2026, the newspaper reported that Yamal was living there and that the house had been purchased for around 11 million euros. The property is not simply a celebrity trophy. Reports said it was being adapted to support his career, with a renovated gym and space for a physical trainer and physiotherapist to continue the work planned by Barcelona's performance staff. Yet the house has also shown the darker side of his fame. In July 2026, two masked intruders reportedly attempted to climb the wall surrounding the property during the night. Security personnel noticed them through surveillance cameras and frightened them away before they could enter. Catalan police opened an investigation. Yamal was away with Spain at the time, but the incident showed why privacy and professional security have become necessities rather than optional luxuries. The emotional contrast is striking. El País reported that when Yamal first entered the bedroom of his new house, he was amazed by the size of the bench at the foot of the bed, because it was larger than the bed he had once used in Rocafonda, a bed he sometimes shared with his father. That single detail says more about his rise than any list of expensive possessions. He has gone from a small family home to a property once occupied by two of Spain's most famous celebrities. He has also spoken about using his success to improve his family's life, including providing a home for his mother. One of the most spectacular examples of Yamal's new lifestyle came when he celebrated his 18th birthday in July 2025. For the event, he rented a secluded luxury estate in Olivella, inside the Garraf Natural Park near Sitges. According to Idealista, hiring the property for a celebration of that scale cost around 40,000 euros for a single night, although its usual nightly rate was reported to be closer to 6,500 euros. The estate covers more than 40,000 square meters and includes 11 bedrooms with private bathrooms, a 24-meter infinity pool, a spa, a gym, a private cinema, and parking for as many as 50 vehicles. Its security reportedly included thermal cameras, drone surveillance, and restricted road access, allowing Yamal and more than 200 guests to celebrate away from the public. The reported guest list included Barcelona teammates Robert Lewandowski, Gavi, and Rafinha, as well as musicians, influencers, and major Spanish streamers. The party featured live performances, gourmet catering, a cocktail bar, and a cake decorated with chocolate pistols and bundles of banknotes. It was an extraordinary display of wealth for someone who had officially become an adult only days earlier, and it quickly became one of the most talked about celebrity parties in Spain. Cars are often included in stories about wealthy footballers, but in Yamal's case, the rumors are stronger than the evidence. Online posts have linked him with Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Mercedes-AMG models, and several luxury vehicles, but no reliable public list of his private collection exists. He has appeared around cars connected with Barcelona and commercial partners, but a photograph beside a vehicle does not prove ownership. What is certain is that his income now allows him to purchase almost any supercar he wants. His jewelry is much easier to document. During the 2026 World Cup, Yamal appeared at a press conference on his 19th birthday wearing a large diamond chain. When journalists noticed it, he explained that he had bought the piece for himself as a birthday present. Reports placed very high values on the chain, but its exact price has not been independently confirmed. Jewelry has nevertheless become a recognizable part of his image. He regularly appears with earrings, chains, and other eye-catching accessories, and he has also experimented with custom dental jewelry connected to Barcelona's colors. Fashion is another major part of the Lamine Yamal brand. Away from matches, he frequently appears in oversized streetwear, designer jackets, sunglasses, sneakers, and carefully selected accessories. At official ceremonies, he switches to tailored suits while keeping the youthful details that distinguish him from older stars. His Adidas boots are especially important because they connect his playing identity with his commercial image. The Barcelona number 10 has also become a brand of its own. Shirts bearing his name and number are sold around the world, turning his sporting status into a powerful commercial symbol. His vacations offer more visible images of his wealth. Yamal has been photographed visiting Ibiza, spending time near the sea and relaxing with friends and family. Yacht photographs naturally create the impression of unlimited luxury, although the exact cost, ownership, and rental arrangements are rarely confirmed. What is clear is that his holidays now take place under constant attention. A quiet meal, a beach visit, or a birthday celebration can quickly become an international story. That loss of normal life may be the greatest price attached to his fortune. In interviews, Yamal has described how difficult it is to walk through central Barcelona, shop for clothes, eat in a restaurant, or go to the cinema without being recognized. During visits to the United States, he enjoyed moments when fewer people noticed him and he could move around more freely. The enormous house, private security, and secluded vacations may look like symbols of luxury, but they are also ways of creating distance from the crowds that follow him everywhere. Lamine Yamal clearly enjoys the rewards of his success. He wears diamonds, travels, dresses with confidence, and lives in a home worth millions. He does not pretend that money is unimportant, especially after growing up without many of the things he can now afford. But the most meaningful part of his fortune may be the security it gives his family, and the professional environment it allows him to build around his career. His rise from Rocafonda to an estimated $43 million annual income happened at extraordinary speed, and he is still only 19. He can rent a €40,000 a night estate, buy expensive jewelry, and live in a house once owned by Shakira and Gerard Piqué. Yet he can no longer simply walk through Barcelona or go to the cinema like an ordinary teenager. The real story of Lamine Yamal's wealth is therefore not only about what he can buy. It is also about what success has already taken away.